It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is on Don Knotts, who played Barney Fife, and how he landed that role on the Andy Griffith Show over a game of cards. Let's take a look. Fans of the Andy Griffith Show know that the first episode of Season 1, titled A New Housekeeper, wasn't exactly the pilot episode for the series. The pilot was via the Danny Thomas Show, known prior to a network switch as Make Room for Daddy. In Season 7, a new episode called Danny Meets Andy Griffith was airing on Monday night. In this pilot, several actors we would come to know and love on tags were different, as were the police cars and the station layout. Plus, Deputy Sheriff Barney Fife, nowhere to be found. That's because his character hadn't been created yet. Don Knotts, Mayberry's eventual deputy sheriff, wasn't originally cast in the show at all. The only reason he landed on the Andy Griffith Show is because he just so happened to see a pilot episode. When Danny Meets Andy Griffith aired, Knotts and his friend, stage actor Pat Harrington, happened to be playing a friendly game together of cards. We were playing bridge with them one night, and he said, I wanted to stop and watch the Danny Thomas Show because they were thinking about using Pat on the show, Knotts said in an archive American television interview from 1999. It turned out that they were doing a pilot of the Andy Griffith Show that night. I didn't even know it. Andy was still back in New York, so I hadn't seen him in a long time. So when I saw the sheriff in a small town, I said, he could use a deputy. Andy Griffith Show wasn't the first time Knotts and Griffith had worked together. The two co-starred in the 1958 film No Time for Sergeants. Though Griffith and Knotts hadn't spoke to one another for some time, it didn't stop Knotts from picking up the phone and taking his best swing. So I called him in New York, and he said, that's a hell of an idea, Knotts added. Griffith put Knotts in touch with highly acclaimed creator and executive producer Sheldon Leonard, who had plenty of appearances throughout classic television to pair with his behind-the-scenes success. I went in and talked to Sheldon, and we kicked it around for a while, and I waited several weeks and finally got the call to come in and do the show. And just like that, Barney Fife was born. Knotts admitted he didn't know what the character would be from the start, but got a pretty good idea once the scripts were in hand. I didn't create the character in the beginning, Knotts said. The writers wrote for him. But like all running parts in TV, each week you'd add a little something, then they add a little something, and then the character just built as we went. To think, what if Mr. Harrington hadn't wanted to end the game of bridge early and turn on the television? Knotts may have never seen the backdoor pilot to the Andy Griffith Show, and fans, well, we may have never gotten a chance to know the clumsy, dedicated deputy sheriff of Mayberry. Thanks, Pat Harrington Jr. He's up there, by the way. And if you don't recognize the picture or the name, that's kind of crazy if you don't, but it's One Day at a Time. Played Snyder, which was a great character as well, on a pretty decent show. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please check out Classic TV, Facts and Trivia. Over there, someone asked about my top 10 favorite classic sitcoms. I'm going to give them to you over there. And I ask that you share yours with me over there in the comment section. Classic rock, country music, facts, trivia. It's on Country Music Today. 5 of the wildest stories from country music. And tell you, it's wild. And it's country. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to this channel. You guys have a great day. God bless. I'm praying for you.